Not a currency.
Not.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. Something strange is happening to our intro video that we cannot quite explain. So we'll probably just skip it for today. Good morning, everybody. This is a totally unexpected beginning.
You did great. Good job.
I don't know what's
Good
going
job.
on with the
Nailed it.
the intro video this morning.
You did
something
something
StreamYard.
wrong.
No, it's
You
the
did
same
something
video.
there. Mm-hmm.
It's preloaded in
I'm
here.
sure it's the same. Well,
It's weird.
Human
Very
error.
weird. Oh, yeah. You wish, because it's always human error with Matt. So he just wants me to be on his level for once. And it's okay. It's okay. I get it. I get it. See, I get it. See, he's got that little smirk. That's what that means. He's
It's just a little truth. I mean, no, you're not wrong.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just having a good time. Today we are broadcasting live to Twitch for the first time,
Sweet.
which is
So
really cool.
Twitch.
So if you are watching on Twitch, hello, what's happening? Please subscribe or whatever you do on Twitch, like the video if that's possible on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, please do the same. We do this show every morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We talk about crypto headlines and analysis, and the market is on a bit of a rebound today from kind of a when will it end just little bearish swing there. So I know somebody that's feeling much better this morning in this room.
Yes.
And we will be
person
talking
is
about
me.
the charts.
That's me. That is me.
But
Yes,
as you can
I'm
see
feeling
right
better.
now, Bitcoin's hanging around 38,000. Ethereum's at 2,700. And, you know, lots of the headlines are just talking about how everything is amazing. You know, everything is awesome. And, you know, everything's great. Everybody's super bullish. We've all got our bull suits on, and including Dogecoin investors who are opening up Dubai's first Doge-themed crypto restaurant called Doge Burger. So we've got now a Doge Burger
That's cool.
restaurant. They will be accepting payments from via Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, CRO, XRP, USDT, and Shiba.
Why are they starting it out in like? Why are they starting?
I
it
didn't
in
read
Dubai?
Doge on that list anywhere.
Wait, what?
I didn't read Doge on that list of accepted payment methods anywhere. I hope that
restaurant.
that's
Yeah.
either an error on the reporting,
Maybe
or
they just thought you. Of course, they're gonna accept Doge. It's like these are the other
you
ones,
would figure, right?
right? Yeah.
Anyway, that's
That's
fun.
a smart. That is a good idea.
You know,
Like
it kind of reminds me of that that YouTuber that made that Mr.
Mr.
Beast
Beast,
burger, the
dude.
Beast Burger place.
I was just. That's funny. I commented on one of his tweets today. But yeah,
You and like a million other people.
yep. I was just one of hundreds of thousands. Yes.
But this reminds me a lot of that, and I almost feel like I'm like, who is Rocket Kitchens? Apparently the company behind this, the virtual chain restaurant provider. I don't even know what that means, but I wonder if they're behind that Beast Burger. I don't know. It just kind of feels like the same people that would capitalize on something like that.
So no, so like that's interesting. I haven't heard of Rocket Kitchens, but I know there's like several different like ghost kitchen kind of companies out there. What's interesting is like yeah, like Mr. Beast Burger, right? That's a ghost kitchen. But I don't think it's, it's interesting. I don't know. A lot of these ghost kitchens, like it's mostly like they're supplying. Is it a ghost kitchen or is it like you go in, you can order?
Oh, it says virtual chain restaurant provider Rocket Kitchens has unveiled the first Dogecoin inspired cryptocurrency burger joint in Dubai.
See, I don't know what necessarily a virtual.
I don't know what that means either. Yeah, I've never even heard of a virtual chain restaurant provider.
I'm familiar with like ghost kitchens. You know what I mean? Like kitchens that are just like in some like.
What if that's just a? What if that is a fancy name for that?
Or
something.
Maybe
I don't know.
It could just be a different
virtual chain restaurant. It's just nicer than ghost kitchen.
Yeah, maybe.
Who wants to be called a ghost kitchen?
Because I could see how maybe it's like, yeah, you order everything on a verse, right? I don't know. Well, it's like
are ghost writers virtual writers?
Like, doesn't Chuck E. Cheese has their own like other virtual restaurant that does pizzas like on just delivery kind of type deal?
Yeah.
Interesting. So yeah, I wonder if that's where that would kind of fall in. Like they're just basically using other restaurants' menus, but they're just rebranding it under something else.
According to the founders, the initial capital used to open the restaurant is from profits from early Dogecoin investments. Who knows if that's true or not, but that's funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. Like, you're just starting a restaurant with your profits from Doge. Like, that's not like, What I'd be interested to, like, if you did a DAO, right, where it's like you're an owner of this.
Who's gonna do the first DAO restaurant?
Let's do it. Us.
Good. Oh, sounds horrible. Owning a restaurant. Yay.
Yeah, I'd done that. It's bad. It sucks.
I'll DAO everything except for that. How about I'll make a DAO for anything but that.
Well, I don't know. So if you DAO it, then it's not necessarily you have to like make all the calls, and there's a lot less risk, right, involved because you're not like the sole proprietor,
Yes. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. The issue is that it's very location sensitive. It's like only someone like Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah, with like an international kind of
have several open up.
McDonald's.
Yeah, you need to like.
Can we turn McDonald's into a DAO, or is it too late? It's too late for them.
Dude, I don't want to do tacos. Could we do tacos?
Taco DAO.
Tacos, delivered burrito tacos.
Ooh, burrito tacos. I love those. Ooh.
Dude.
Ooh, you're getting me excited. Something less. Oh, you know what? Let's go there first then. There's a vending machine. Does not vend tacos though. I'm sorry. That would be a really, an automated taco vending machine. That's an interesting idea.
I've already
I'm sure you already have. Yeah. So this is an NFT vending machine from the marketplace called Neon, the Solana market NFT marketplace. They've created a NFT ATM, and I think it's mostly kind of a gimmick, but you can also buy with a credit card, which I think is really interesting. You don't have to have crypto to buy. I don't know how that works. Maybe they give you a wallet, they generate a wallet for you and just shove it in there or something. I don't know how they do that, but that's not for me to find out. But I guess the thing is you choose a collection and then you get a random NFT from that collection. Oh, it actually looks like it's a real vending machine. And maybe they're little sticks, like USB sticks or something. Oh, see, I should have read the thing. So
you get
then
like a
the
USB
buyers
stick
use
with
a
the NFT.
smartphone camera to scan the QR code inside the dispensed item and claim the NFT online. Interesting. So it's actually fiat only. So you use a Visa or MasterCard or with Samsung Pay or Apple Pay. So it's an actual vending machine. That's a real photo of it there, right there. It needs some neon lights like in the vending machine.
It definitely seems gimmicky, right? Like that seems
super
like
gimmicky.
Like,
but fun.
Really?
That's
You're going to
fun.
go buy an NFT out of a vending machine? Like,
that's fun.
I don't know.
Some real life drama for you, though, that's not gimmicky. This hostage taker in Amsterdam at an Apple store. He went into an Apple store and took a bunch of people hostage and demanded $200 million in crypto.
Jeez.
And let's just say it did not end well. I won't play the video of him getting hit by a police car, but it was a pretty dramatic event where a bunch of hostages escaped. There was only one hostage. Then that hostage escaped. The hostage taker chased him out of the Apple store, and one of the police cars rammed him. And it was all caught on video. It's kind of traumatic. I won't play that. But yeah, a very crazy story that barely has anything to do with crypto.
I was going to say, that doesn't really have anything to do with crypto.
But, it's another one of those. It's like this guy thought, oh, if I'm sly, I'll ask for it in crypto and then I can get away with it or something. That was his thinking.
I can't.
I was probably dead.
I was reading a thing about like the Ethereum hacker from a few years ago, and he basically they think they found out who did the hack, who's the hacker. And it's just like, yeah, and he did like so many things to wash that, like taking it to through different blockchains and stuff like that. Still got busted. Like, it's an open ledger, guys. Everyone's gonna see.
That's what's interesting. It's like, yes, the wallet, it's anonymous in one aspect, but every transaction is completely public and open for anyone to look at. It's audited, it's publicly audited. So anyway, interesting stuff for sure. And I think with that's kind of our short little news day. I think we are going to go over to the charts, but maybe we should play some funny little video since I messed up this morning.
Are you gonna get the video? Are you gonna play?
I don't. Now I feel like I feel just a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, this better not
feel
fail.
like your eyes burning through my soul right now, and I'm really scared. So we're gonna try something and hopefully it works.
I'm stressing out over that thing. I know it might seem like a lot right now, but I promise you'll be okay. Maybe sometime from now you'll look back on this moment and wonder why you were stressing so much in the first place.
Hey, can I have a bite?
Lo siento, pequeño pescado. No hablo inglés.
I just heard you.
Lo siento.
Okay, that's a little feel-good thing for the morning.
I want that
for the morning before we go to the charts.
Cartoon Network Adult Swim needs to pick that one up.
Yeah, or just have it like just a daily video that's just relaxing and calming.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well,
unlike the markets,
to the charts. Really, I'm really anxious to see what New York is going to be doing today. Right, markets just opened, and it was like going to open up above today. It's basically just kind of ranging, not really moving yet right now. So we're all kind of just waiting to see what is going to happen here with the price of Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoins. So because we basically most of the tokens got this drop except for like Luna, right? This giant drop that we've been seeing for the past several days. As we were talking about yesterday, I have some bags, right? And guess what? A lot of my bags are doing pretty well now. So feeling good about that. But now now I'm wondering, okay, so when is the pump gonna end? All right. And a lot of the tokens here that we're going to show are hitting some critical resistance, right? So here with Bitcoin 4 hour, right, we are really close to this 50 EMA. I wouldn't call it a challenge yet, right? You really want it to like really sit on top of the 50 EMA and then come on down if it was a true challenge of it. But I mean, then we have the 200 up here, and we have a lot of momentum right now on the 4 hour momentum wave here. We have money flow pointing up. VWAP is up like crazy. So I mean, it's looking like we have some more pumpage to go. Okay, let's look at lower time frames. All right, you just kind of see 24-minute here how it just kind of pumps levels, pumps, right? Goes up, level, goes up, level, goes up, level, level, level. So I'm anxious to see when this red momentum wave starts to turn, when this becomes oversold. And so you see this giant momentum wave, but the price really isn't moving down that much, right? Because let's see, yeah. So we had this overbought signal, 4:30 this AM, and the price still went up. It had that much more momentum in it, and now it's just kind of sitting here. So as far as if you're looking for the price to go up, this is kind of what you want to see. When you have these overbought signals, big red momentum wave coming down, but at the same time price really not moving from these levels, that's a bullish sign. So let's see if this holds, right? If this holds, right, it could totally start bouncing right up here. To some, but if you see here, right, it's pretty extended from the 50 EMA and the 200 on the 24-minute, and price likes to always return to the 50 EMA. It might not return now, right? Maybe it comes down a bit, hits the 50 EMA, 200 EMA right as the 50 EMA is crossing, and then comes up. I don't know. I'm going to be watching a lot of different scenarios right now. But right now it looks like it's holding as we have this downward momentum. Because in the daily, we've had 2 green candle days now. Well, today I guess hasn't closed yet, so can't say today is going to be a green candle day. But currently we have a green candle. Red wave pointing up. We have VWAP pointing up. What's money flow looking like? Oops.
So I guess my real question is like, is that going to be
thick?
Are we going to have a turn towards the upside, or are we going to have just a little fake out on the way down?
Just like we had here. Yeah, it totally can. I mean, I think on daily here, you really want this candle to kind of break this resistance that it's at right now. And then you have this resistance up here, major resistance right up here at 40. Basically, we want to see what happens if it could get up to 40, and then if it can break past that, right? I think that's what we're kind of looking to see what happens when the price gets up to 40. Because up at 40,000, it's also hitting the EMA right here. I think that's like the 13, 15 EMA, something like that. So, and a lot of times that plays as like a resistance or support, kind of like up here, or here, right? So it definitely on the daily, it respects that EMA pretty well. Like here, it's support, and then it broke it. And then it kind of switched down to more of a bearish sign. So I don't know. I see more momentum saying, hey, we have more room to go up, but I don't know how much we're actually going to go up.
Yeah, I think that's the
I
question.
mean, because if it gets up to 40 and we can sustain that price for some time, and this turns into a green dot, an oversold dot, hey, we can be turning direction. However, the daily money wave is really money flow, right?
Yeah.
Is really thick still. So
That's why I wonder, even if we got a green dot on there, how long would that
just
even
be a
last,
psych
right?
out, yeah. Because we still have 50 EMA below the 200, so we're still in kind of a more bearish territory, right? So I would just keep an eye out on.
Yeah, we kind of got to break out of the bearish pattern to really get.
Yeah, we've got a ways to go to kind of really get kind of bullish here, right?
Yeah.
Because here we're starting to get a. Here, let me turn on some vector candles and see if we have any vector candles here.
Vector candles.
All right, so these vector candles are candles where the price likes to return to, okay? And they're usually large movements. Red candles indicate, hey, market maker is opening longs. Green candles is market makers opening shorts, okay? And basically what that's doing is, it's messing with the trader psychology, right? Because as the price comes down, traders start to open shorts. Meanwhile, the market maker is going long, right? Because this is like when the price is going down, people think, oh, that's that's a seller's market. Everyone's selling. Well, really, it's a buyer's market because someone's got to be buying that in order. Anyways, same thing goes as it goes up. Goes up, people say, hey, it is a buyer's market. No, it's a seller's market because someone's got to be selling you that Bitcoin for people to be buying, right?
So you don't buy the pump.
You don't buy, yeah, exactly. Don't buy the pump. Not financial advice, though. If that's what your strategy is, then go for it. I'm not telling you what you should.
If that's your strategy, go for it.
Yeah, more power to you.
Hey, if you like entering mid dump,
hey, if you like buying the tops,
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that.
That's totally your choice.
Takes a wild type.
This ain't an advice show. I'm not giving you any advice. So
yeah.
Okay.
Showing you how to lose money.
And let's check out some liquidation. So I pulled this up right before we started the show. We are definitely building a ton of juicy liquidations down here. These are long liquidations. These pink, red, yellow. These are long liquidations, okay? So these guys have been wiped out. But, I mean, right down here, we have 185, 89 million.
There's also some
million.
dense ones up above, though, too. Or there's like a dense amount of them right up above.
Absolutely, yes. So you have these guys up here, and these guys all the way back from a few days ago, okay? This is from the 18th up here. So they could come up and try to wick these guys before they come down. Because if they did, they would convince a lot more people to start going long and really trap up
more people.
Yep, trap more traders
and take that liquidity above.
This is basically like, I like to see this as like a big liquidation map kind of wave, right? And right now it's thick and red, and it's been going down as the price goes up. This is saying, hey, there is still $1.4 billion in liquidations of short liquidations up here. So there's still more short liquidations outweighing the long. So that's why I could see the price coming up and then, maybe gets this 40K, right? This 40K level. maybe gets like 41. Really, 'cause right once it breaks to 40K, people like big round numbers, right? Gets above 40K, people are going to be going in like crazy for longs, and then it's just gonna. That's when the market maker goes, all right, let's go get those liquidations. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. Reasons for it to come up, building more reasons for it to come down. For Bitcoin here. I was gonna take a look at. Well, yeah. So
What?
let's check out. Let's go to a different token. Let's just put.
Yeah,
let's
show
go
us
to
ETH or
ETH.
AVAX or something. Something fun.
ETH and then Luna, because Luna was going crazy. Luna is one of those ones that I was like, yeah, I sold. I knew I sold. I just took profits on, and I sold too early. I know I did, but I took profits. No one.
Yeah, you
You're
took
not a
pretty good
loser
profit
if you
on
took
that.
profits. So, yeah,
You had like almost 200% profit on that, so I don't think you have anything to
But
cry
with
about.
leverage.
But yeah,
That's
with
why it's-
leverage,
yeah.
of course. But
All right, so we are looking at. What are we
don't
looking at?
take leverage, by the way. Do not trade with leverage unless you want to lose all your money.
Unless you want to lose all your money. All right. So with the ETH, right, we broke the trend here, and it's looking. I mean, it's looking similar to Bitcoin, where it's like there's levels above, definitely test. You got some strong resistance coming up here, and it's actually facing quite a bit of resistance now. So we'll see. I mean, this is the 4-hour big wave, money flow pinching in. VWAP pointing down, but the VWAP can.
It's pretty
go as the candles go.
overextended that VWAP though. It's pretty high up there too. But
It is
can
very
hang
high.
out, but it is
So I
pretty
can.
high.
Yeah, so it can definitely hang out, and like here, for example, the VWAP can point down, and the price can still go up.
Yeah, and it can
It's
come
just-
back up too. Yeah, it
yeah,
can
it's
make little.
just,
You can make a little mountain range, as they call
There are
it.
waves.
Little
Yeah,
mountain
yeah.
range. Little mountain
Mountain
ranges.
ranges, waves, whatever you want to call it.
I call
So
them
I mean,
mountain
this could be. It could just be hitting this and then start coming down. I mean, that could be what's happening today, which would be sad news for me. But it'd be sad, so sad for me.
Sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
But you know what? Guess what? The market doesn't care about my positions, and so it's going to do what it does.
It
And
will
I
laugh
just
at
have
you.
to trade. I just have, I don't have a choice in it. I only have choices what I can do in my position. So, yeah, with Ethereum, did it hit that 50? It didn't quite tap the 50 EMA, but I don't know. It doesn't have to. That could be good enough for it, and then it starts coming back down. So you really want to see? I want to see it today to really give me some confidence that it's going to be moving up and challenge this next level of resistance up here around 20. What do we call that? 28,000, 20. Yeah, we'll just say cool. Let's just make it around 28K.
Overall,
So
still in that same bearish kind of pattern though, and that 50 below the 200, and
it's high range. So once it hits this, it's like hitting the high range too. So it's
gonna have to let off some steam at some point.
Yeah, so we're getting there. We're getting towards the top. I think we might have some more pumpage, but again, this could be it. I don't know. It could go up.
Could go up. It could go down.
It's probably going to do both today. That's what it's going to do.
That's why you can lose money you can lose money going up. You can lose money going down. However you like.
Yes. You choose your way of losing money.
Exactly. That's
how would you like to lose money today?
Works, right?
Going up or going down?
That's why this is non-financial advice. Check out. Let's look at something else. I'm bored.
Right.
I'm bored. Show me a different coin.
I'm bored. Move on. I'm bored.
Show me a different token. I'm bored.
Next one. So Luna's been the only token that I had positions in that actually like did not come to that bounce.
Rockets in flight.
Right. I took profits right around here and obviously should have kept them, but profits.
That's a
No
nice
one
pumpity.
no one loses money taking profits, so you gotta take profits.
Simple. This game is simple. Just take profits.
The game's simple if the game's just take profits,
Mhm.
So yeah, anyway, it is just been on tear. Why? I mean, I suspect I was reading they got a bunch. I know Luna, Terra, right? It's Terra, is that it? Should have mentioned this on the news. I forgot to
Oh,
mention
it was actually
They
in the
got a
news. It was in the news.
bunch
but I
of
skipped it.
investment. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, it was like
they
a
got
10% bump
they
they got
raised.
from that. I think it said something
Yeah,
like that.
so I think just the news that they raised a bunch of money definitely helped out the token, So
Shizzle.
yeah, I mean, so it's yeah, I mean that's the only thing I could think of that's really made it separate, as far as its crazy growth compared to the other ones, because they all pretty much, differently, they go in the same directions usually. It's just Luna was the only one that was pumping while everything is dumping.
Yeah.
So it's and
That
with
was a
Luna,
unique
I mean,
little opportunity there.
yeah, I mean, it was a great long, and definitely could still be a great long. It just these giant wick. We'll see how this candle prints, but I mean, it is at. I mean, it broke higher highs. Not really. It did not get a higher high. I'd say. I'd say it's about the same. Same or a little less, maybe. Maybe a tidbit higher. I don't know. Somewhere around there. So it got that higher. It's on this top level, guys. And like if you bought it now, you really risk buying the top. You know what I mean?
I mean, here's financial advice: don't buy right now.
Don't
buy
give
Luna right
financial
now.
advice. Stop, Freeman.
That was my
You don't
only
give
little
financial
tiny
advice.
little bit.
You don't. No, it's illegal to give financial advice.
Exactly.
That's why everyone says don't give financial advice, Freeman. You don't
I'm
do
giving
that.
financial advice right now. Don't buy Luna.
Freeman's a fucking idiot. Don't listen to him. He's not very bright in the head, so he does not giving financial advice. Don't listen to him.
Great. That's why in the
He's
description
mentally
of every
unstable.
show it says none of this is financial advice.
Yeah. But you could if you wanted to, you could buy the top. This could be the top.
Yes.
It could be the bottom of the top.
That's Matt's financial advice. So take whoever's you want. Mine or his.
It could just keep
He
going.
wants you to buy the top. It's perverse. I'm
I mean,
not really
all
sure
the tokens are going to 100K, right? Right?
Eventually, we're all going to the moon.
Anyway, so yeah, be cautious, guys. We could be hitting kind of the tops of these pumps here. The S&P 500, right? Because BTC really goes with that. Opened up. It opened up higher than yesterday, but it definitely, it dumps every time it does that, right? It opens higher, it dumps, so then it does its thing. So we'll see what happens here in the coming few hours.
Yes.
And see if we could get some more pumpage here on these tokens. Yeah, it's just a matter of when does the party end? Could it be ending now? Could be. If you were longing a lot, from if you bought the dip and you're longing your profits, maybe take some profits, pay yourselves, right? If you're like, oh, I bought in here and you're here, maybe take some profits. I don't know. But at the same time, 4 hour, like, look at this. I mean, we are still in a big, thick green momentum wave, pinching the money flow. So it's just the beginning of the day. So let's see what happens. Let's see.
It is just the beginning. Well,
Yes.
okay. I think that looks some. What the heck is going on? That was weird. Had some strange audio coming in. Anyway, that's a nice little overview there, Jonesy.
There you go. Yep, there's the weather report.
The
It's going to
weather
go
report
up.
for
It
today.
could go down.
Just don't do anything. That's
Just well, yeah, I'm not giving any advice. You can
That
do what you
No,
want, but I
just
mean,
don't do
it's I mean, as far as like looking for shorts, I would definitely wait for the well, I would wait to see what happens in the daily here because let's look at Bitcoin daily. Sorry, I'm going to do this real quick. I mean, it is. I mean, it could have totally just wicked down here like it did here, high or low. Like you have a nice M formation here for the drop. That's interesting. So, oof. I mean, again, yeah, like Freeman was saying, like these could be psych outs, or maybe because if we get another green dot here, I mean, it could be really trying to pull this market out of this kind of bearish zone we've been in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that 50 under that 200.
Because everyone was
see it,
freaking
but-
out, right? Everyone's was freaking out. Oh dang it! Get out of here. When Bitcoin broke this trend line, right? But then I was saying, yo, it's gonna come back and challenge this trend, the uptrend line, right? It's gonna come back and challenge it, and it broke through it. So now, I mean, it's in the zone where I'm not like convinced it's just in like this junk daily range right here, right? So I mean, it's a tough call. I wonder where the point of control is on this range. Down here, and it hit it. So I mean, that's pretty important, guys. So I mean, we could just be bouncing off the daily the point of control here from this range, bouncing up, and then
It could be.
let's see how we bounce off the point of control. Now we're in. So if we come up, like we have this giant gap here, and then we're basically want to be trying to play in this range again up here, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm looking for price to probably come up and challenge this little zone right here and
Like
see what happens.
Week.
And what is that? Oh, remember how I was like, oh yeah, like 41K, and all those liquidations are up there, right? Right, they're just right up there. We're like right above 41K, and then it can start bouncing right back down.
Yeah, so the next couple of days it'll be interesting to see. I think yesterday we were saying we were expecting maybe to go up from this chart, and I think we were saying we wanted to see what happened over the next day, and we're going to reevaluate that today, and it is going up, so that is interesting. So
yeah,
so far we are 100% correct every time.
100. Well, if we say
So
that
far,
the market's going to
our
go
track
up
record is 100%.
or it's going to go down, we can't be wrong.
Our track record is 100%.
100%.
50% of the time it is 100% right. So cool. Well, yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how the week unfolds in the market. That's for sure. And with that, I think that brings our morning to an end.
Thank
subscribe, you for joining us.
Have a good morning.
Yeah, do all those things. Yes, yes.
Morning.
And join us again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern for another Jolly GM show. And we will catch you tomorrow. Also, if you're on Twitch, which I see somebody's on Twitch, who are you? You're a madman.
What's up?
Thank you.
You
Thank you. Thank you.
You Twitcher.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
We'll chat later.